How are you? Kitty, thank you. Maka, hi. How are you, me baby? I am good. How are you? I am good, my Catherine. Are you, me baby? Sorry if I've missed anyone. Thank you, CTT. Hi, my King of Kings. How are you? Or CFC. CTT. Oh, for fuck's sake. Honest to God, listen, I've told you before, I'm simple, and that's all that there is to it. You have to just excuse my reading and me writing. Oh, thank you. I love them little lads. They're lovely, them. Thank you for me. And Winnie the Pooh, not Winnie the Pooh. It is Winnie the Pooh, isn't it? No, Paddington Bear. They are. Hey, Mike Kelly, how are you? And Maz, hi, how are you? Crystal, hello. Chloe Bo, hello. Helen, hello. Kelly, thank you for them. Hey, my Caroline. So, lost. Oh, Ash, sorry to hear that, my baby. Can we have a bit of love in the chat for my Ash? Hey, my FY P News. We know what you mean. Dear, I'm glad that you do, because I fucking don't know what I mean sometimes. Hey, please, honest. Do you know, we've had some laughs at work this week. I forgot to tell you about it. You know, like how I say certain ones comes to the burger van. So I wrote myself a note, but I'm going to have somebody go and have print a piece of paper out, and so I can laminate it so it can be washed in the burger van. But I have took a photo because I remember today. Take a photo so I can show you my new sign in the burger van. Are you ready for this, kids? I'll show you my new sign. And you know, the amount of photos that this sign has had took is unreal. That one, I think. There it is. That's my new sign. Oh, you can't... Wait there. I'll do this. Right. That one. So, that's my new sign. No pedos, no cheeky cunts, and no man's heads. Thank you. I forgot to tell you about it all week, and the amount of people that's come and took photos. There was a mother and a daughter pulled up today. Well, I turn this off. Now, how the fuck? I'd never know you just take it off. So I'll have to go back into enhance again. Effects, I mean, isn't it? And take it off there. I think that's it. So that's my new sign that's been up in the burger van, and everybody loves it. It's had more photos than enough took. But yeah, instead of all of these, you know, like the burgers and things. But so there you go. Good. Can you hear me all right? What the fuck has that just come on my screen? What's that up there? Oh, is that a new poll thing or something? I've never even seen it. Can you hear me all right? Can everybody hear me? Because I just feel like I'm talking to myself. What those lights behind you? Christmas lights. Me outside decks. Can you see? The outside decks. So it's me Christmas lights. I don't even know what's happening with this live. Can somebody answer us? Can you hear us? Has that freezed? Oh, no. Oh, you can. There, good. It felt like the screen freezed for a minute. Yes, it's muffled. I can't help it. It's my phone's basically fucked. I need a new phone. PO box all sorted. I'll send. Oh, thank you, my Adam. Thank you, me baby. There she is. Hey, my pale jelly duster. How are you? Come on, give us the gossip. What's been going on? Come on, tap that screen, everybody. We only on fucking 5,000 likes. That's free. Come on, you pack of feckers. Mine don't sound muffled. Does it not? Thank you, my Ash. Barker and CA. Who's Barker and CA? Oh, I'll have to let him on for 2 minutes. He's my little Mo. Oh, Go and tell him to come in the live, somebody. I can't be bothered playing games. Just your heart maze, honestly. Just your heart maze. I'm just letting the invite go off there. I can't be bothered playing any games. There, he's back again. More. Right, wait till we'll have one. Hello, brother. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I am good. Right, we'll run one game because I'm talking to everybody, right? And then you can come in the live. Right?
Okay.
Okay, one match. Let's go for it then. Oh, you set the game away because I forgot it's all different now and I don't know how you do it. There we go. See, Mo's a professional at this. And you mind, what have you been doing? What have you been up to today?
Good, me good. You good?
I'm good. I finished work and now I'm good. Thank you, my Deborah. Jade, thank you. Just Lisa, thank you. Oh, big love, thank you, everybody. Hey, my Deborah, how are you? I'm going to have to go and get my eyes sorted out. I definitely am. Thank you, my Han. Wait till after this game and then we'll have a little chat in the box. What's been going on? Oh, I'm telling a lie. I did hear something. Has something kicked off with Frankie and Tracy again today? Thank you, my Deborah. Has something kicked off with Frankie and Tracy? I heard that. So I'm telling a lie. Get Hayley Comet's video on Pearl. Has anybody got the video and you can jump up in a minute and play it? Why? What is it? See, I've missed everything. So how are you, my Mo? What are you up to tonight? Mo?
Yeah.
What are you doing tonight? Are you just going to be on TikTok?
Yes, me is a night for me.
Yes, night. It's dark here.
Me just TikTok. Bye.
Yes. Oh no, did Frankie and Tracy not? It was sorted on the phone. It was sorted. Then she come in. Oh, big love. Thank you, my Lisa. She come in and she come into my life, didn't she? And started crying and changed it. Never said she'd been on the phone to Frankie again. But I think she's been in, is it Jelly Belly's live today? Oh, Pearl, it's disgusting what's going on. Please don't play a video. You'll have to just tell me about it then. It was disgusting what they did. Wait, look, get in the box because I'm not understanding these. Come on. I'm not understanding these comments. Hey, my Tracy, are you all right, my baby? I don't play the vid. You can come in and tell me about it then. Yeah, let in the boxes when done. It's about a woman and a dog. Oh, not another poison eyeball saga, is it? I swear to God, and I'm not just saying that. Listen, I hope you believe me. I really, thank you, my Tracy. Thank you, Nikita. I really, really do not know what has been going on. Tracy Post, hello. It's the worst, is it? Oh, wait till this is done. Big love, my Tracy. Wait till this is done, and then she's out on the piss. Who poison? Oh, out. Are you taking the piss or is she really out? Fucking hell. Not done. I'm not done. Oh no, my Tracy. Oh my God. Oh, she's home now. Oh. So has she been out all day then? Oh my dear sweet Jesus. What is this fucking place coming to? Close your ears, my Mo. You don't want to listen. From dinner. Oh, from dinner time she's been out. And it's only, well, she hasn't been out long. If you're going out, for fuck's sake, make a day of it. I mean, it's months at a time before she pokes her nose out the door, so at least she's gone out. Thank you, my Carol. Thank you, my baby. Hey, my Granny Ellen, how are you? Carol, thank you. Thank you, my F Page and Deborah. No, thank you. That's better. Get them likes up. Come on. Yes, when we get the boxes in, keep tapping them likes. Come on, they are free. I can't wait to listen what's been going on then. I hate this, you know, when I don't know something. I am a proper newsmonger. I've come to the conclusion I'm a newsmonger because I hate it if I don't know anything. Oh, we've got a poison dwarf. Thank you, me baby. Poison eyeballs, poison dwarf. Grab a sick bucket. Is there really a video of that, or are you just taking the piss? No. What happened to Frankie and Amy today? I only ate a little bit of it, and it was Rubber Duck phoned me, and she said it's kicked off again. No, she said, are you watching TikTok? I said, no, I'm cleaning up. What's wrong? She said it's kicked off in Jelly Bellies with Tracy and Frankie or Amy and I don't know. But by the time I'd gone in, it would have. Don't watch it. No, I'm not playing a video like that on my platform. No, but I want to know about it still. She played the victim. I'm lost off, for fuck's sake. I'm lost off with yous. Who? The woman with the dog or poisoned? I'm lost. Me too, my Tamsel. I'm lost. No, it's a newspaper now. The thing with dog. No, it's in the newspapers. Ah. Wait, because I'm getting more confused by the second. Oh, we've thinged the match. Sorry. Big love. Wait a minute, my mortal. I say thank you. Big MPV to my Tracy, Gislise, Janet, Carol, Deborah, Nikita, F Page, Michelle, Bo, Boo, and Stacey and everybody else. I absolutely bloody love yous. Right, more, if you want, you can come over and come in the boxes, right?
Okay.
Okay. Bye, my brother.
Bye, bye.
Bye. Right. Let me get these boxes open because I think my ears are going to bleed. Go on, request the boxes. Mods, whoever, put them in the boxes. Because I just can't believe today. Thank you, my just cheeky. And KZ, thank you. I just cheeky.
Aye.
Come on, spill the gossip. What's been going on?
How we doing? Right, listen, this comes with a major trigger warning.
Hello, pal.
Hey, my Mary.
No, it didn't today. It didn't kick off with Frankie today. No, they was only talking about it, and she had apologised to
Yeah,
and it's all forgotten now.
Oh, good.
They all forgot it now, pal, because they said they didn't want it to carry on and go on the app. So it's all dropped now. So Tracy said, sorry again today, and they've all dropped. So it's all done.
Oh, well, good. Thank you for letting me know that, my Mary Ann.
I came in by accident, sorry.
Right, this comes with major trigger warning. The lady in question is a woman called Stephanie Watson.
Called what?
Stephanie Watson. She's actually in prison just now. To cut a long story short, Peril, she has sex with a duck. Right.
It's Delulu days all over again.
Disgusting. Aye. And a video, I've not seen the video, I can't. Videos of it. She actually done sexual things to the dog. But you would do to your, women would do to a husband on way, you get me? You're doing that to the dog as well. She's had over 1 million views in some of these videos. What's that telling you? You've been paid for this.
No, I didn't mean to.
Paid for this. And that pure dog.
It's still here.
I know it is.
Doesn't say she's in it. Oh,
Disgusting, Pearl.
Sorry.
Pearl, can I just quickly say something before obviously you go on to this other thing?
Yeah.
Frankie's in a bad way from whatever's been said today in a live. He's been in Alex's box and he's in a bad way about it. It's not all forgotten about. But I don't know what's happened. I didn't see because I've been at my granddad's funeral. I went in Alex's live and there was all in there and a woman's reached out to Alex to go on her platform that does men's mental health. So it's not all forgotten about. He's in a real bad way, to be honest with you, with it all. I don't care about Tracy. She's groomed Frankie and it's not fair.
Oh, for fuck's sake, honestly. He was upsetting Alex's live.
Auntie Pearl, I was in the live and basically that jelly, I don't know her name, top girl, they was all in there and they said to Tracy, don't hide, don't leave the app. So she came on and they was trying to put their point across. Why did she come onto your platform after it had already been sorted out? So Amy came up and explained what had happened, then Frankie came up, but obviously she wasn't getting what was being said. Amy said that like you did apologise, it was forgotten about, but now like you still went to Pearl's, like what was it about, and like crying victim. So basically she's trying to play the victim now. So Frankie.
Sorry, 1 minute, has somebody got a telly on? Has any of you got a telly on?
No.
Frankie was towards grooming, towards what she was saying to him. He told her to stop. No means no, stop means stop. So people in the comments saying that Tracy's in a bad way, Tracy didn't do nothing wrong, Frankie's done this, Frankie's done that, Frankie's done the other. Frankie's the victim in all of this. And Frankie's upsetting in a bad way. I'm just
going to say something on this matter here. First off, when I come to my platform, which it should never have done, I said, calm down, Tracy. I said, everything will be all right. You and Frankie always have banter by this. I did not know what had gone on. So what I did say to everybody was, Tracy's my friend and Frankie's my friend. I'm not getting involved. Then I went, had my shower, jumped into bed, saying Frankie was live. Jumped into there, totally different story. Listened to Frankie. And listen, what I'm going to say on this app now, right, turn this situation around. If that had been Frankie doing that to Tracy and she'd said, I feel uncomfortable, just stop now, like, I don't want to hear this anymore, and Frankie carried on, let me tell you, and we all know the same, never mind if you agree or disagree, we all know the same, Frankie would have been run off this app because he would have come across as the worst thing since sliced bread, and it was would have been a man at a woman. So I'm not being horrible. Listen, it's no different for the other way around, and to me they should be treated the same. I'm sorry, and that's why I don't want Tracy on my platform. And if she's been slating me or doing whatever it was her doing, she fetched it to my platform after there'd been a phone call between Amy, Frankie and herself. It shouldn't have been mentioned no more. She come into mine crying, and that was to get the sympathy for everybody maybe to turn against Frankie. Well, I'm not having it. If Frankie's thinged with it, I don't want it spoke about unless Frankie speaks about it. And it was wrong on every level, because if it had been him doing it to her, it would have been called every single name everybody could have laid the tongue to. There would have been lives left, right and centre done about him. And that is my opinion on it. So I don't know, is Frankie in this live or anything, because I don't feel...
I've not seen him in the comments at the moment, no.
Been labelled as a groomer and everything if it was the other way round, Pearl.
No, you can't. JD, you come on now, you can't label anybody as that thing. It's
a sexual groomer, you know, online. Because
no, it's
you
not
know
that. Listen, JD, stop saying that. You can't say that word. I don't mean you can't say that word. You can't call nobody that. But it was still it was still actual something. And if a man had done it to a woman, there'd have been an uproar, end of. But come on, we're not going down that line with that word grooming. No. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that word.
It was like I say, he was really, really upsetting Alex's life. He was in a bad way about it all.
No, and I understand, and honestly, I am all the way behind Frankie. I'm sorry. You want my Marianne?
Nothing. I didn't say nothing today. Hey, Tracy.
Hiya. Pearl, you know.
Do you know, Tracy? Hang on, Pearl. Do you know, Tracy? I know you've not been on the app today, but I really, really have missed you all day.
Oh, I'll be on tomorrow at 12.
It's been boring without you.
I'll be on tomorrow.
Thank you,
Guess where she's been, my Marianne? Down to see me.
Yeah, she's been to see you. I've really missed her today.
Oh, she's lovely.
You want to talk to
We left you today, right? Went to Bishop and that, like I said we were. And then Chantal went to get a birthday cake. I was sat in the car and I thought, oh, Alex is on live. So I just jumped on. And then, Reese, he went, because I was just flicking, do you know what I mean, while I was waiting for them. And then, presumably, me and Irene, I screenshotted and sent stuff to Tracy. I blew my gasket, because that's one thing I would never do. I don't even know how to do it. You know what I mean? I haven't got a clue how to do it, Pearl. But it's all been sorted, because, like, we spoke, you know what I mean? I've sent everything, the messages and things like that. Luckily, Chantel had gone through my TikTok today because I didn't understand. You know I don't understand TikTok. She's been through.
You and Chantel rung me today and said, are you watching TikTok? I said, no, I'm cleaning up. And then they said, was happening in Jelly Belly's live? I went in and I only caught like them talking about bacon or something. So I've just come straight back out. So I didn't have a clue what had gone on.
But
what had happened in Jelly Bellies, like, as a TikTok in there?
Well, I don't know how it happened, because I went in halfway through, and Frankie had said, you must have been watching my live, right, snooping on my live, and presumably she's got 2 screenshots, and it said Tracy Nightline.
Sorry, I had a phone call there, I couldn't hear a word you were saying. Right, start from the beginning, my Tracy, sorry.
Yeah, so she said, Tracy and Irene with the screenshots, and I was like, you what? I said, don't I even fucking know how to do it? But Chantel had my phone, and she was going through my TikTok. I said, right, go through my TikTok, you tell me where I've done all that. Go through my phone, and Chantel went right through my phone. So what I did was, sent everything to Amy, the correspondence. I have had no correspondence with Tracy since this all kicked off. When I messaged her and said, because she said she's going off TikTok, and I said, don't go off TikTok. It's sorted now. He's sorted now. He doesn't want it mentioned again, you know what I mean? Yeah. Don't talk like that again. He wants to be friends with you, right?
But have you spoke to Frankie, because everybody's saying Frankie's in a bad way?
I spoke to Amy about half an hour ago. She was going to meet him.
Yeah.
When was this, Tracy?
This afternoon.
In whose live?
Jelly Belly or someone?
I could cross my heart. I hope today your name and Irene's name won't mention.
No, it was Mary Angus, I heard it. Me and Chantel heard it.
I haven't heard it. I would have told you.
Yeah, no, our names, it's even there. Sarah's saying as well. And Chantel will tell you, me and Chantel was sat in the car, and I lost the plot, because that's one thing.
Were you live, Irene?
Yeah, I'm all right, darling.
No, were you in the live, Irene?
No, babe, no, I wasn't.
Are you pissed as a parrot again?
No, right.
So, Sarah, do you want to jump up? If you were in there and you know what was said?
After that happened that day, and Frankie went live, I blocked her. She unmodded me and Tracy, and she blocked us from her page. We have not spoken to her since Frankie's live. I've sent Amy the screenshots and Chantel's rubber duck seen them as well. So somebody is going back, telling her, or she's, hang on a minute, I've got to pause a minute, hold on.
I'm still, yes, the word's wrong. Exactly, that's it. Actual harassment. That's it. Not that word. Yes, Jade just got it mixed. Where's Jade gone?
Sorry,
Jade.
pause a minute. Me and Tracy have not spoken to her since that day. So whoever it is out there that is sending her shite, can come forward and tell us, because at the end of the day, you're causing unnecessary trouble when it was all sorted out.
Exactly. It was sorted out before she come into mine. And listen, if Frankie and Amy doesn't want this spoke about, it shouldn't be going on in different lives. If anybody should be speaking about this, it should be it should be Frankie and Amy speaking about this, because
Sorry, darling. I just popped up quick to just let you know. Jade's dropped. I think she was worried that she'd upset people because she'd used the wrong term.
No.
So I've just told her, don't be upset about it. You just got the words mixed up. But I think she's upset about other things as well, bless her. I'll tell her to, yeah?
Tell her to come back in.
All right,
I've just seen how she's gone.
All right, darling. See you later, guys.
See you. Bye. Thank you.
Believe me, Aaron, I do talk to Tracy. I won't lie, but I've never said anything about you or Tracy.
I know that, darling. You don't need to say that to me, Marianne. I know that, babe.
Everything when we went on in Tracy's platform and post, it was all sorted.
I know, darling. You don't need to say anything, sweetheart.
I just think now, if Frankie's not in a good way over this, it's not our business to talk about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, listen, his feelings are valid in this, very much valid in this.
He's the victim in this, Pearl. He's the victim.
That's what I'm saying. So his feelings are very much valid.
Yeah, I just don't want, Pearl, people to think, right, that me and Irene have been screenshotting.
Where's she gone?
We haven't screenshotted anything to her.
And I just wanted people to know that.
And she blocked us on the same day.
Yeah.
Like I blocked her on my phone the same day, and I've not had no contact with her since, because I did not agree with what she'd done to Frankie. End of.
Yeah.
And every time the next day people come into Tracy's live, Pearl, went to go to talk about it, shut it down straight away.
Hiya. I was in Jelly's this afternoon when it all went off again.
Yeah. I did come in at the end of it, my Siren, but she was talking about cakes. So I just come back and I was cleaning up.
That was the best part of it. No, initially it started off because Jelly was concerned. You know, Jelly does Jelly After Dark. She was concerned that through doing the Jelly After Dark, that it had somehow bled out into other people's lives and platforms. You know, it was okay.
No, you can't blame Jelly for that.
No, and we said to her that that wasn't the case. That hers was a platform.
Jelly's in the chat now, Pearl.
Is she? Hey, my Jelly. No, Jelly. I'm always talking about a cake. Well, you was. I tell you the part. I come in. And I flicked in, and I didn't see now going on, so I was only in there a couple of minutes, my Jelly. Jump up in the box, Jelly. I was only in there a couple of minutes, and then you were talking about Jaffa cakes and stale cakes, because I sat away laughing, because I heard you say, I've never heard that before, stale cakes, because they don't last long enough, and I thought, there's a girl after my own heart. And anyways, then I was cleaning up, and I just come out, but I didn't hear nothing. That's all I eat about cakes.
I just think whoever has been sending her screenshots, or if she is looking on the outside of what Frank is when he's doing his lives, don't bother Tracy, because this should have been nipped in the bud days ago.
I think the long and short of it was at the end that Amy and Frankie said they did not want to talk about it anymore, and to lay it to bed. That Frankie was obviously distressed and upset that she'd come onto another platform, not knowing that she'd been given the opportunity to have her say, and and people wanted to hear what she had to say. But I think that this afternoon, Amy had her say, Frankie had his, Tracy said things that probably I can't validate, but didn't sound very truthful to me. And and at the end was that Frankie just wants it to be left, and Amy's had enough as well. So
they have. You know, my heart goes out to Frankie, because why didn't she just drop it when Frankie and Amy wanted it dropped?
It kind of ended up being turned around and her saying, well, you laughed, and what have you said before? And then she went on about some dare or something that Alex had done about going and getting a Coke from McDonald's. Was that not the same? And there was always a but. Jelly will back me up whenever, yes, but you did this, or yes, but this was.
Why did you bring Alex into it this afternoon then? Because I wasn't watching it. She was
trying to make an example, Irene, of they'd done a dare, and apparently what they did was go and ask a drive-through waitress at McDonald's for a COCK instead of a COKE.
Oh, right, okay.
And see, and it was a dare, and she said that was no different.
Oh.
So.
No.
Well, Pearl, what I truly think for Frankie's sake, because I have the utmost respect for Frankie and Amy, I think everybody should now only let Amy and Frankie talk about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If that's what they need to talk about it, if they want it dropped, then everybody else should drop it. I can, hand on my heart, say after that day, Pearl, and I've sent the screenshot to Chantel, she's seen it.
Yeah.
I have not contacted that woman since just before Frankie went live.
Yeah.
And I blocked her off my phone, which Tracy will tell you, because Tracy knows I have. I have not sent her no screenshots, and I have not told her jack shite, because what she did to Frankie was, you know my opinion, Pearl.
Yeah. But listen, I don't think it should be spoke about no more on any platform unless it's Frankie and Amy, exactly.
Yeah.
But why I blocked, I have just invited you, my jelly. I don't know why it's not, let me invite you. I don't know why it's not letting me put you. Mods, can you find Jelly Berry and put her? Oh, she's in. Sorry. Oh, I don't know. You work me boxes, you bad.
I mean, the most important question, Pearl, is a Jaffa cake a cake or a biscuit?
I'd say cake.
Because that's what we were trying to settle when you came in.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Oh. Is it a cake or a biscuit?
I think a cake, but that's an ongoing thing. Like a lot of people say it's a biscuit, but to me it's a cake.
And just thanks to Siren, because I just want to point out that whatever people might think that only came into the live halfway through, because like as well, I don't have to tell you, Pearl, as well, when things start getting talked about, the viewers shoot up and it only comes in halfway through.
Yeah.
The live was never started to talk about the situation at all. It was never about that. My lives don't do drama. I tell people that if they want to talk about other creators, stuff like that, I don't have that in my lives. That's not what they're about. If you want a bitch fest, there are plenty of other platforms you can go to get that from. That's not what my lives are about. We were talking about the fact that obviously I do Jelly After Dark. After what went on, and obviously me seeing Frankie's comments, I'm very vocal about the fact that I'm 100%... Shush! Sorry, I nearly shouted, shut up, Precious then. No, I'm really vocal about the fact that I'm 100% in support of Frankie. If it had been the other way round and it had been a male against a female, the app would be in outrage about it.
Exactly.
And it was never about that. But obviously, like I said, I was just talking about the fact that I've been having a bit of a mope because of my segment. I'd been in Frankie's when that live when he explained himself. And some of the comments in there saying that kind of conversation's not appropriate made me think, should I carry on doing it? And this was how the conversation started.
Oh, you can't like take the blame for that, my Jelly. That's your thing that you do, and it's not like you hide the fact of what it is. So
No,
it's up to people. If they're coming in, they know what they're getting. But the difference with what happened there was that was in boxes, all having a laugh, and then it turned serious, and somebody was asking somebody else to stop, and they didn't, and they carried it on, and then there was a phone call after it, and this is how come. At first I said I'm not getting involved. So there was a phone call after it, which I knew nothing about. It would have all been sorted and squashed, but then Tracy came into my life crying. We were all feeling sorry, trying to make her feel like better about herself, because I genuinely didn't know what had gone on. But then she told me barefaced lies.
Yeah, and Tracy was in my live, Pearl, that, you know, and I was not trying to make a victim, no matter what anybody says, I wasn't trying to make a victim out of Tracy. I will just repeat it again for however many people are in here. Tracy is not the victim in this situation.
Definitely.
I did say I can partially understand why, because of the banter that she's done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And the conversation she's had, I can kind of understand maybe...
Sorry, 1 second. Lindsay, I'm just going to drop you down. Is that okay? Just for 1 minute till I get my Frankie up, please. Oh, sorry. There we go. Request the box, please, Frankie. Sorry, Jelly, carry on.
Yeah, just that I could understand maybe why she found boundaries a little bit difficult. But ultimately, Frankie being uncomfortable and telling her not to carry on should have been enough for her to stop. And she shouldn't need to be told 4 or 5 times to stop.
That's my point.
You know, and I've told her this privately as well. But it was never a live that was fired up about the situation and about, you know, there was no clouting off the back of the situation.
My point to it now, she's jumping in lies. She's jumping in lives and she's spreading barefaced lies, just like she tried to do with me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's dangerous, my Jelly. It's very dangerous. And the only one that's getting hurt here is my Frankie and Amy.
Yeah, and she was, you know, she was set straight. I set her straight on my live. I've set her straight privately. You know, it shouldn't be going on. My live was never an intention to try and drag it on or to clout off the back of it or to get, you know, gifts off the back of it. If anybody wants to check my tick leap, I made £6.88 off today's live. So, you know, probably not even enough to get myself a couple of days' supply of Jaffa cakes, but it was never about that.
You haven't done anything wrong, mate. You just don't even think that.
No, well, I've had a couple of messages, Frankie, and I hope you know me well enough by now to know that was never my intention. That's not what my platform is about.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what happened, mate.
Yes, Siren, enough for donuts.
But Jelly, on the same hand as well, don't stop doing what you're doing, because that situation with Frankie and Tracy was nothing to do with you. Tracy knew exactly what she was doing, the same as your After Dark show. People know what they're going into. So the minute they come into your room, they know what it's about. Frankie didn't know what all that was about, and he was asking her to stop, and she wouldn't.
Yeah, 100%. And that's what I've told her.
Like I said in Jellies, the banter's banter. I'll have banter with anyone. And when it comes to actual banter, when I went in Jellies before, they had a brilliant live with Papa Blaze and all that. And even Papa Blaze was saying Frankie's a bit vanilla, because I was kind of stepping back because I got respect for my missus. I'm not going to sit there talking about actual behaviour, but that's fine. But then when it comes, the actual behaviours aimed at me, that makes me uncomfortable. If you want to laugh...
Frankie, what I'm trying to say is, if you had done this to a woman...
Oh, mate.
TikTok would have been alight with itself, because there would have been live after live after live. You'd have been called the worst of the worst names. But because it's a woman to a man, it's okay. But let me tell you, it's not.
It's not.
No. Listen, Alex, and someone in the comments said you're a grown man, ain't you? Well, because I'm a man, I've got to accept it.
No, you don't have to accept it, and it's not okay.
Sorry, Pearl. I'll just take the opportunity while I'm here, Frankie, to say I'm sorry if my life made you feel anyway.
Nah, Jelly, no way, man. You're cool, man.
It was never my intention. I just wanted to try and get Tracy to take some accountability. She was in the room. We were talking about her. You know, I just wanted her to try and get some accountability and try and maybe get a bit of understanding. Like I said in my life, I'm an open book. I talk about everything. To me, there's no taboo subjects, but I'm also respectful of boundaries. I know how to read a room. I know how to read people. You know, I don't talk about it in cases where it's not welcomed or received. And if, you know, when I do my After Dark lives, they're specifically targeted for people that are open to that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't push that on anybody else. And if you don't want to be in my life, you don't have to be in it.
I don't know if you noticed it, Jelly, but when I first come into yours and I said to her, I told you I was feeling uncomfortable, she repeatedly said, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I know.
She paused and I tricked her into a question. I said, tell me now, I didn't ask you more than 3 times that I was uncomfortable. And she went, it wasn't more than 3 times. Well, once is enough. I just tricked her straight into it because she was denying barefaced. She even said, I said I was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But like I said, I know...
The first time you told her to stop, she should have just stopped, Frankie, end of it. There's no excuses, no nothing, it should have been stopped. And she certainly should not be bouncing from live to live, telling barefaced fucking lies, end of it. She done the wrong, you're the victim, end of.
I'll be honest, I still don't think that she understands, or she even... Because when I come out of that box, Amy jumped in and said, yeah, listen, we accept the apology. Right, she's apologised and I don't want to carry it on. But my point being is, I'll never talk to her again. But I only brought it here because to say, if I'd done it to a female, what everyone would be saying. Because it's the other way around, it's not even spoken about. Well, it is, you know what I mean? Yeah, Irene.
Somebody in the comments said, I encouraged her to do it to you.
No, you didn't, mate. Listen, we're going Tracy's live. Tracy in the box here. It's not her, it's the other Tracy. I go in Tracy's live every day. We have a laugh and a joke about dropping me, people being muted, blah, 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 blah. We have a laugh and a joke. And if she was talking about anything towards herself, I probably would be laughing, yeah. It's a bit sickening, but I would. But like I said, I've got a partner, I respect her, and anything towards me, I don't want it. It's as simple as that. I'm not sitting here now thinking that she actually wanted, she wasn't actually trying it on with me. I get that. But I've just made a point of it that if I was doing it the other way round, people would lose their shit.
1,000,000%.
Exactly that, Frankie. Exactly, love.
Yes, sir.
It's like Jelly's just said, when she does her lives after dark, people know exactly what they're going into. It's nobody's fault. You're going in there willingly. If you're sitting there, you're going in and you're having a good laugh and a carry on, but you know what it's all about. That wasn't a laugh and a carry on the other night. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the thing is, my point is, and like Amy sent you the messages on the Chipole. Yeah. When Amy replied to her and says, just be careful how you speak to someone in a relationship.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it in the box knowing that a girl had a boyfriend, and especially that...
Man gone, he's up and he's down. Even Jelly, where's Jelly gone? Sorry, I don't even know who's coming out with.
She had a phone call, Pale.
Oh, sorry.
My point being, I'm not prude. I'm up for a laugh and a joke, but...
I know, but come on, my Frankie, there's just certain things, and especially when you're in a relationship, you just don't go there. But the main point to this, it doesn't matter who is saying no. No means fucking no.
Lynn James, one sec. Lynn James has said, who was talking about doing things with Coke bottles and cricket bats. Like I said, that's her, about her. Anyone's allowed to talk. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, don't do it towards me when I'm telling you I've got a partner and I don't like, it's uncomfortable. How can no one see this? How come I'm having to explain myself? Let's just wait and see if it happens the other way around. And
Frankie, let them all fuck off because, listen, let's get it right, everybody. Because Frankie's a big 6 foot something, works on a construction site, his fucking feelings is valid. Whichever way it was said, if he'd have said it to Tracy, he would have had to leave the app. So in my opinion, there's no fucking difference.
Exactly, Pearl. Exactly.
And I would have left, yeah.
Anything, just because Frankie's a man does not mean it's okay for a fucking woman to go in at him like that. I'm sorry, no.
Well, I said to her earlier, you must have been watching my live from the outside because she mentioned that what Alex was doing on the pranks. She goes, I wasn't watching from the outside. Tracy sent them me. So I said, Tracy and Irene can not come in my live again then. That's when they both spoke to Amy and said, nah, look, she's blocked us. So she even tried to throw them under the bus.
Yeah.
I was fuming, me.
I was fuming and all, I'm telling you. We haven't spoken to her since that day, and we sent Chantel, which she'll tell you, she's seen the screenshots, and so has Amy. We have not contacted her since before Frankie done his live. So don't try and throw us under the bus, girl, because I won't have that.
Exactly. But listen, she tried to be sneaky by coming in and crying on my live, telling barefaced lies when she knew and knew nothing about it. And me, like a big mug again, was falling for everything till Frankie come in and was saying, no, it didn't happen like that. I will be doing a live because that I was boiling. I hate a liar. Absolutely hate a liar.
Well, that's me. Me and your friends as well, for to bring it to your platform.
Exactly. But to me, when I think about it now, my Frankie, that was to get everybody to turn against you. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
And that's the way I took it. Hey, my Sean. Sorry, anybody who I'm not saying hello to in the comments.
And the thing was as well, pal, was Frankie will back me up on this. We thought it was all sorted.
Pearl loves it.
Yeah.
So does your mother. When the box is getting knocked off.
Sorted off the app. You know what I mean? Why she had to come into your live, Pearl? I'll never understand.
Yeah, Amy just told me, sorry, but Amy just told me people in the comments are saying, just get over it. You got to remember, this wouldn't have been brought to the app if she didn't come into Pearl's. Yeah. And she said, why haven't the police visited her? Because I didn't feel like I was being, I didn't feel like I was being targeted. But when she brought it there, I needed to come on and say, guys, just look at it from another point of view. You'd go mental. But because I'm a man, my feelings they don't matter.
Your feelings are very valid, my Frankie, very. And like I keep saying, I can't get this across enough. No matter what's being said and what's done, no means no. And if it was twisted the other way around and it was Frankie, a man, going at a woman, he'd have been run off the app. He'd have been called every name you could lay your tongue to. So it's not good. It's not good. And people shouldn't be fucking talking like that. When somebody's saying the uncomfortable, people shouldn't be talking like that. Fucking end of. Oh.
No.
Sorry, do you know my mood's changed because I've just had a message. I'm not even saying what the message is about. I've just had a message. And honestly, do you know, I've never been on the app all day and I constantly get spoke about on here. But you know the time that I bother about any dirty little tramps, little pissheads, little nobodies of society talking about me is when they step in front of my fucking face and see how they got the same energy then. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, Claire's just said there, this, I can't say that word, men's mental health. I'm going to speak to Claire myself to see if she minds if I bring the men's mental health to the app because it's true. I told her earlier, I work in construction. Yeah. It's got the highest rate of suicide, construction has. So men go through a lot of shit. I'm not saying women do, but you just got to remember us men hide it and we try and wear it better.
Exactly. You should do a live on that.
I think I'm going to.
Yeah, I would.
Claire.
Frankie, I think you should, as a man's point of view, and for what you've gone through in the past, I think you should, love. I really do.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just getting messages all the time. Sorry, everybody. But you should do a thing because it's not good. And listen, it's because, my Frankie, you're something like myself. You're very outspoken. What about the men, yes, and we're still saying men, that won't speak up?
Exactly.
So I think that would be a good thing, what you're doing.
Pearl, I'm going through it today, right? This is a long time of the year for me, right? Because a certain person, I'm not saying it, not bringing it to this app because it's too clear. It's his birthday today and he took his life.
Oh,
bless him.
You know? And I wasn't going to come on the app today because my mental health at this time of the year really gets to me. But
can I just say, one sec, there's that Amy in the comments, she's always, everything I've been talking about this.
Yeah, her child got sick.
She's sticking up for Tracy every time. Like, I just don't get
Sorry, there's going to be some charges that's not covered by your health insurance. She got an inhaler because she had a bad asthma attack. She got...
He does know she's in.
Right, Amy, do you want to jump up in the box if you've got something to say to Frankie? Request the box, Amy. Please, if you want to. Instead of because I hate that when they're in the comments and got all things to say. Amy, come up and voice your opinion. You're not going to be shut down. If you've got anything to say to I don't know why the requests are not coming up in this, what do you call it, Amy?
Yeah, no, I wasn't saying nothing to Frankie, no, but she's come into my live when I did it saying, Frankie, don't do this, it was just a joke. Then she was live earlier saying something, so I just want to know why she thinks that joking in that sense is okay. I'm not going at her.
No, that's what I said. It's only
I
for
just
you
want to know why she
Amy,
thinks
do you want to
it's
get on
okay.
the box? Everybody else will mute and you can have a little chat with Frankie and get it sorted out. Because I don't think there's a lot of people understand really what has gone on with the...
King of all kings, mate, yeah, I'm going to do one, mate.
Amy, if you want to come up, just comment and we'll drop somebody down. Hi, Claire.
Hey, Pearl.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. How's everybody else doing?
We good. Frankie's on about doing a live with you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The men's mental health, and I've just said I think it would be a very, very good thing.
Absolutely, Frankie. Do you know how many men would, because of the industry you're working in and because of what you have experienced here and the kind of dismissing that you've gone through, the number of men that would empathise, echo and love to hear somebody like yourself talk about it.
Balmoral.
Sorry, Claire, the dogs were barking.
Don't
yeah,
worry.
100%. It's not even what's happened here because like, I'll say it again. What Tracy did, I didn't feel like she was being serious, and whether she was joking and didn't think I was being serious, but I did say several times I'm uncomfortable. So all I'm saying is people got to realise that men have feelings too, and I didn't like it at the time. I woke up the next day and I even felt sorry for her. I thought, should I have done that live? Then I thought, yes, I should, because if I would have done it to her, I'd be waking up to absolute hate. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
Oh, sorry, everybody. It's hard to hear because the rain's coming down, and when it comes on the trailer, it's heavy. It's really loud.
Yeah, it's really bad in the rain. But Claire,
Listen,
I'll message you.
There's a little pisshead talking about me. Honestly, she's absolutely embarrassing. And I hope Sheila takes the fucking fuse plugs out, and when she goes looking for it, falls down the fucking stairs. How's about that?
Why you say that? And she listened to you?
Eh?
Why have you said that? Has someone messaged you about her?
No, it's WhatsApps. I'm really getting spoke about.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, go and get a life fucking drunk, sitting, never got my name out the mouths. I swear to God, and I really mean that. I hope Sheila puts the fuse boxes, the fuse things in her handbag, goes to the park with her friends, silly hole, comes out the bedroom, tries to find the electric thing and falls down, takes a little tumble. That's what I hope. There you go, I've said it.
Pearl, can you tell people in the chat it's not me?
No,
they
it's
keep
not
saying
this
Tracy in the box.
No, it's not this Tracy. It was Tracy Half Pint from Birmingham. Is she from Birmingham?
Dudley.
Dudley.
Yeah.
She's from Dudley. All the same place as Joanna, I think. Joanna.
Yeah.
Pearl, I'm going to go, darling.
You are?
I'm going to go.
Okie doke, my Irene. Thanks for coming.
I'll talk to you later, darling.
Nice one, Irene.
Okie doke. Okay, my queen.
See you later. See you later, everybody. Bye now.
Bye, Irene.
Bye,
See ya. What was I going to say there? But yes, so that's poor Irene. Like I say, I hope she gets a welfare check because she's really overdue a welfare check. I mean, the woman's abused on a daily basis, yeah.
People are saying in the comments she's not, yes, Jeffrey, that she's not talking about you, Pearl.
You are?
People are saying in the comments she's actually not talking about you.
She's just been crying, and where I've got it from is the truth. And she's just been on about gypsies and travellers and saying she hates me.
Oh, for God's sake. Mm-hmm. Never ending, isn't it?
Yeah, she's talking about her dad. Yeah, of course she is.
Hey, Pearl. No, basically what she's talking about, apparently her neighbour's been...
She has been talking about it, though, because it's gospel where it's come from.
Yeah, well, apparently she was on the lives and apparently she's been blamed for it.
What?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What? Say that again?
So apparently her neighbour has been unalived.
Oh, a heap of fucking lies.
The M word as well. And yeah, apparently she was saying she's been blamed for it.
Take no if she was getting blamed for it, she'd be arrested, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, well, don't know how you all fall for her lies, honestly.
Yeah, well, that's what she was on about. She
Blamed
said,
for that. Did you just say the M word?
The woman was, well, the person was M'd, yeah.
Yeah, she would be arrested if she was getting the blame.
That's what I thought.
Take no fucking notice.
I didn't know if it was a wind-up or something today, but yeah.
Honestly, I know I'm simple. I know I'm not a full shilling. But what is the matter with people on this app?
She's doing it, mate, because other things are going on and it's not on her, so she's doing this to everyone on her
now. Because she's just, listen, a sad, absolutely poor excuse of an existence. That's what she is. She's just a drunk who's made herself a prisoner in her own bedroom for 3 or 4 years, who abuses the mother on a daily basis. Even the woman's had enough by taking the Wi-Fi out, trying to take it. She even took the shower with her one time. Not that would affect poison because she doesn't interfere with water. But for God's sake, do you know something? That's why Baby Seal, I can't see her being there much longer because she went with opinion against her. And if it's not about her, it's not about nobody. She won't have anybody in there who's getting bigged up, or when her people start to really like them, she'll kick them to the curb. End of.
Her mum's giving her loads now as we speak. Sheila's come in the rooms and is giving her loads.
Oh, thank you.
That's beautiful. I love the new one.
Was it to me? Was it to me?
It was to you, yeah, they're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You got a goal, Lazio, just before that.
Sorry.
You got a goal, Lazio.
They said they don't do goal laxatives no more. Do they not?
Only if you've got prescriptions.
Wasn't it 2?
I know, I love my prescriptions. 2, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm trying to get to me 300 prescriptions. I love that. I do. I love my prescriptions. Piss off, Frankie. Taking the piss out of me all. Listen, you can't go to another platform and get a Hey, I'll have you know, my Levi even took a recording of my voice saying thank you for the prescription, my babies.
Yeah, but Pearl, I will tell you, he did say on his live that you're getting half the money of the prescriptions for this.
I wouldn't take note off my Levi.
No, you should have went along with it, Pearl.
He's very good. He's very good to me, my Levi. He's in here, the drop of a hat. Can't need anything. Pearl yellow cloth. Go on, Frankie, me baby.
that Pearl yellow cloth is always saying that, man. Legend.
I am being good. I am. Listen, I'm going to be good till next weekend. And I'm at London Anta next weekend. So everybody, I don't know, listen, I don't know. I'm there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I have got a surprise for everybody. But you'll just have to watch out. And when I go live, please join. Honest. Big up my Shazzy with a prescription. Thank you, me baby.
I'm going to drop down anyway because I've just got in from work.
Listen, my Frankie, and I think, and Baron, unless it's you or Amy, I don't think that this should be discussed live. Just big thank you, me baby, the prescription. I don't think it should be spoke about on any platforms, and especially letting her go in. It's different on her own platform, but going in and telling barefaced lies because she's trying to run your name into the ground. That's my opinion.
Yeah, man. Nice one, Pearl. See you later, everyone.
Hey, not a problem. Tell Amy I said hello, my Frankie. Bye.
Frankie.
Just said hello.
Oh, hi, my Amy. Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. Are you?
I'm good, me baby. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
I know, hopefully.
Yes.
All right, Pearl. See you in a bit, mate. Ciao.
Okie doke. See you, me babies. Bye.
Yeah,
bye. I've for a while, and I think.
Right, I'm going to drop down too. So thanks for having me, Pearl.
It was just said, Siren, you're all right, me baby. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to drop down now. Take care. Have a good evening. Lots of love. Bye.
You too. Bye, my Siren. I can never say the fucking names properly, I hope. You all have a fab night next weekend. I can't wait, my Simone. I can't wait. But wait, honestly, you've definitely got a surprise in store, and I can't wait to show you.
And you
It's
wouldn't
nice
tell me
thing.
today either.
What?
I'm saying
Who are
you
you
wouldn't even
boxing,
tell
Pearl?
me the surprise.
I'm not boxing. That's how we ended up to the boxing. Because Poisoned Eyeballs offered me out, didn't she, for a boxing match? I accepted and then she's pulled out. But that's the second time she's asked us. Second time I've accepted and second time she's pulled out. Don't worry, if she's pissed as a parrot tonight, I can expect another call out.
She's rotten. Sheila's in the room giving the loads now.
You are.
She's absolutely blotto, and the mum is in the room now giving the loads, telling us to turn the live
Who
off.
was Sheila? She does try to cheer her up, you know. Honestly. But I think Sheila as well does that so she'll be nice to her, because I think the woman needs a social fair check, whatever you call it.
Oh my God, she's actually accusing her of being abusive when she was young.
Oh,
for God's sake.
Listen, do you know the only... she has. I was going to say the only thing she's never done is blame her dad but she has, hasn't she?
Yeah, she said about her mum. Her mum just come in and had a go at her, and she said no, she's been abused. She abused her when she was young. It's just ridiculous. That woman is like, she just wants an excuse to drink and then have a reason when she goes off her head later to blame somebody else for it and to blame it all on the drink.
Exactly. Listen, it's because she's living with guilt inside what she's doing to her mother. She should be spending time with her mother. She's pissed out of her head, saying mum abused her. That's sick, because she said her dad and her had actual relationships when she was young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the thing is, and with that though, it's like everybody's going to feel sorry for her. They're all saying, "Oh, we believe you, we believe you," and you know, to me, it's just sick, because that poor woman, her mum must, like, what her friends must think of her. Because if there's people gullible on here, are other people going to be gullible?
Exactly. Exactly, my Sue. Me too. She is crying her eyes out and blaming her mum. Well, that's how much of a sick little cunt she is. She's doing it to say she really thinks when she's drunk and get away with it 1,000,000%. And all of her little enablers over there will be, "Oh, we love you, Anne. We love you. Don't do this. Listen, we love you no matter what." So of course she's going to fucking get away with a little clown. Honest, what a pisshead. Exactly, my Mrs. Tree. She's definitely that. They're sad too. No, all of the little enablers is over there. Of course they're sad. Because do you know what's the matter? They're all a load of fucking gossips. And if she's not on 24/7, they've got nowhere else to go to. Weird. Honestly, weird. And I don't understand where... Oh, hey, has there been no more news on... somebody just sent me something there. Karish or somebody, and it's just fetched Capiche back to my head.
Yeah, listen. Hold on.
I am from Francis right now. Say what you want to say. I don't care.
What's she doing?
She beats my father. She beats me. And she beats my sister, my mother. Abused us all. Yeah? She was the abuser. Believe what you want to believe. I said this right now. She was the abuser. Yeah, says she abuses.
So basically, she's accusing her mum of abusing every single family member.
Wow.
Sick and twisted. Absolutely.
She'll be swimming in sick tonight.
Eh?
She'll be lying in a sick tonight.
Precious!
If the mum.
Sorry, the daughter's just walked in and... Behave! This is what I'm saying. If she goes on like this on camera, what is she doing when the camera's not on? So no wonder that poor woman comes and kisses her butt to be nice to her, because what's happening when she's not on camera?
Exactly.
Her mum took the Wi-Fi. Imagine she's playing for a new audience. She's absolutely corrupted to the core.
Yeah, she's got 3.3k.
Yes, exactly. Of course, not a problem. She does need to kick her out. She really does, and that's a harsh thing to say, but that's what Sheila should do. Sheila, me baby. Well, I know you're in there, but you might see this. You might see this on the F page. Sheila, kick her to the curb, me baby. Have your boyfriend move in with you and live your life of luxury. Then you're not tortured by an absolute pisshead. Put her in a home somewhere, Sheila. Or put her in one of them, what do they call them, halfway houses for drunks and things like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, put her in somewhere like that.
I absolutely agree with you, Pearl. Because the thing is, I think Angie's the abuser. You know what I mean?
She is. She 1,000,000% she's the abuser.
Blaming everybody else bar herself. I mean, your friendships on here, you've got loads and loads and loads of friends. You get on. She's the toxic one. She's the one that always starts. I blocked every account of hers because I can't stand the woman. I really can't. And I only used to watch her when you went in.
Do you know something though? She is. You know how all these cults start?
Yeah.
This is, no, it isn't. Her dad left her 50% of the house. No, not till a mum passes, then there's 50% of hers. And the mum's left her 50% to the daughter. So it's when a mum passes, there's 50%. Think about, go and check on the electrical roll thing, whatever you call it. She's not on there, it's still in a mum's name.
Yeah, Kev said... Sorry, Kev said, what real parent kicks their kid to the curb? She's not a kid.
She's a fucking big, airy-ass 50-year-old pisshead of a woman who tortures a mum on a daily basis, lives there rent-free, doesn't pay for fuck all. She's a hindrance to her mother, and her mother needs a welfare check, whatever you call it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in my opinion, Poison Eyeballs is definitely a bit simple too. There you go. She's a bit simple too. She's definitely not a full shilling to sit and her life revolve around fucking TikTok. We can all come on and have an hour and a half with you. She has to sit on 20 hours a day. 20 hours a day because she's a friendless Kent. Nobody likes her in the real world, so she's having virtual friends who she'll never meet in a lifetime. And she rules them with an iron rod, and they are absolutely pathetic for spending all the money on her, kissing a hole, and sitting there while they know she's abusing her mother. There you go.
Exactly.
I wouldn't want to kiss her at all. Ugh.
Yeah, please don't put that forward in our head.
Trying to pull up Daisy Nicholas.
This is a parrot. A mouth. She'll have been on a diazepam. That's why her mouth's forming, because she's into rare D's as well.
No,
with the diazepam.
She's chewing her gum in it, and that gum, it really makes your mouth water and it goes all white.
Oh, I've never had it. Her mouth's terrible anyways. Come on. It never interferes with a toothbrush or anything in the likes of it.
I love you.
All that toothpaste, all that body wash, all of that will be there till time is extinct. She will never interfere with none of it.
She'll use it as Christmas and birthday presents.
Yeah, she will recycle it on.
Definitely.
For the next 20 years.
Recycle it. Now, all of them, what she doesn't use, is coming to Christmas, why doesn't she bag it all up and take it to the homeless shelters, whatever you call them?
Yeah.
Because she won't use it, it's no good saying she will. Let's be real.
Well, put it this way, if we ever have another lockdown and we have a toilet roll shortage, we can just go to her house and pinch her toilet rolls.
If there was another lockdown and people genuinely needed it, she still wouldn't give it to them. And she still wouldn't use it herself, but she wouldn't give anybody the privilege to have that. Honestly, absolutely. Oh, sorry. F. Page, I'm just going to drop you down and let my Islander in for 2 seconds.
He's in, Pearl.
I'm calling her simple. Listen, I'll tell everybody I'm simple. Hey, my Islander, sorry, me babby, I didn't even know you was in, my Joe.
Good evening, Pearl. Yeah, I just didn't want to interrupt.
You have to in here.
Yeah, I just wanted to take opportunity, Pearl, just to thank everyone, including yourself, for last night.
You're always welcome.
The messages, the message of support, obviously the followers that I gained as well. Obviously the petition had gained 800 new signatures.
Oh, well done.
And I'm going to be beginning later on to Haley Comet's live.
Haley Comet, that's a very, very good live to go into, yes.
Yes, so...
Anybody who doesn't know about Joe's petition, he's got a petition. If you click onto his bio, and then there's a petition to sign, if you don't mind. It's trying to get the law changed against pedalers and rapists against children in the UK. But what you do, you sign the petition, then you will get an immediate email back from the government. And Joe said, don't be scared, it'll take you to another site. If you just confirm that email, and then that's it. Because if you don't confirm, it's like a wasted signature.
And the returned email, when the email comes to you, check your junk. Because mine was in the junk.
Yes, go in the junk emails.
Highlander, could I ask a question? Because I'm wanting to put a petition to change the law on child maintenance and fathers. Is the petition part of the government up because it was down for a while?
Yeah, the reason why it goes down, Claire, is because
it was the change in government. But have they reformulated the committee now?
Yeah, it's all up and running, Claire Bear.
Lush, thank you.
You can apply. I'd just like to add as well that the petition is actually calling for a mandatory new law that exists alongside what we have at present. And the new law will be, if you are found guilty of intentional unaliving of someone, especially in regards to a child, then you'll be given a mandatory whole of a life sentence. There'll be no rehabilitation, there'll be no parole, there'll be basically no light at the end of the tunnel for these monsters that put people through absolute torture, and have been, and I'm living proof of this torture. We got one person absolutely destroyed myself and my family when a 16-year-old boy unalived my granddaughter.
Oh my God.
So this is very personal, and it's something that I hope that everybody will never have to go through the pain of losing someone that you love, especially an innocent 6-year-old child who was sleeping in her bed, visiting her grandparents on her holidays, summer holidays. So if they can give me a follow, please go into my link in the bio. As Pearl said, you will click into the link. It will ask you to click on the red button, and it will tell you will be leaving TikTok, because you're leaving one app to then open a second app, which will be the UK government's petition. Once you get in there, they ask you for your name, your email address, and you tick a box if you're a UK resident. That will then go through to the government website. They will check to make sure that you are a citizen of the UK and you're staying in the UK. They will then send you an email. You have to please check your spam folder if you don't receive it in your normal folder. Please go in and confirm it. I can't stress this enough. There's a lot of people that are realising that they haven't confirmed it. And you have to confirm it, ladies and gentlemen. Once you do, your signature will then be added to the petition. But if you're unsure and whether or not you have confirmed it, just go back in, open up the same email and just double check. It'll come up with, you've already signed this petition, thank you very much for participating. But it just gives you reassurance that you've actually signed it and it's been confirmed. And yes, just share it out, guys. You can actually click on my link and you can copy it and paste it. You can take it into Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the other apps that are useful that we all use, and share it out to your family, friends, co-workers, even get into your local community. You'll be surprised how many people, if you approach me and say, listen, can I have 1 minute of your day, please? This is a very important thing, a petition. And like the support that I've had on the streets when I've been out trying to collect signatures has been amazing.
Highlander, I'm hosting a live tonight, so I'll put the link in the live and push it there. But I'm also I'll not say what I do, but I'm part of a university. So
Claire, me and you have spoken before, Claire.
Oh, you know what I do then, don't you?
Yeah, I've been in your live a couple of times.
Yeah, so I'll take that to the university as well and get the signatures from the students and the staff.
I think, actually, Claire, in relation to, because we were talking about this last night as well, Pearl, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Regarding men, like being able to speak up and talk about something instead of holding it back.
Mm-hmm.
And then that, by holding it back, this tendency to, it comes out in anger and frustration when it gets to boiling point. And that's why I come into yours, Claire, because obviously you talk about especially men's mental health.
Yeah.
And not being given that outlet to speak to, no offence, Claire, but to speak to a stranger rather than to speak to a therapist that is going to be up close and personal with you.
Yeah.
And that's where I love your outlet, Claire, because you allow men to come in and express and be the way that they want to be. But this could also go towards helping out with the petition, because most of these monsters are men that probably have never spoken, they've never opened up, and through years of anguish and torment, they've just snapped, and the end result has been unaliving somebody through their actions. And I think we need more people like Pearl, we need more people like you, Claire, we need more people like Hayley, who can all come together and in whatever lives and generate so many people to come into these lives. See, instead of the Angies of the world that's getting 3,500 people to come in, we need that in a life of our own where we can generate good things.
But you're going to do a live, aren't you, Joe? And then what we're going to do, Claire, is when the live's gone, we can, Beauty Over Drama's going to contact lots of creators and say, Joe's going to do a live because this story was, the word for it is, it's unreal. It actually knocks you physically sick when you hear about the story and just think about it. Joe and his family have had to live this, right? We're only hearing about it. It's on another level. It's bad.
The one thing as well, Pearl, is that I believe now that there should be, and this might actually be my next petition if this one's successful, is see if somebody who's been accused of such a crime has what we say in Scotland is you're banged to rights. It means nobody else in this planet could have done this crime apart from you. The DNA, the forensics, CCTV footage, like skin under the victim's fingernails, semen, blood, then there should not be a trial.
Exactly.
There should not be a judge, there should not be a trial, because the trial reopens wounds for the victims' families that they should never, ever have to witness or see. And because of somebody's human rights, we had to sit through and watch videos that we should never, ever have seen of our granddaughter, of our daughter. Basically,
sorry. People's asking, it's up to you if you want to talk. People's asking how long ago, and there is somebody who lived where yous were at, who knew your granddaughter, who's in the comments. They're just asking how long since certain people are since this happened.
Yeah, so this was in July the 2nd, 2018, on the Isle of Bute in Scotland. It was all over the UK, the news media outlets. It was broadcasted across to America, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and some parts of Europe. The reason why it was so prolific was it was a minor unaliving another minor, and he was 16-year-old when he was charged, and he was found guilty in 2019, apologies. He was sentenced to 27 years, appealed the sentence straight away, and was reduced to 24 years. He's been given a detention of, I can't remember the name of it just now, which means that he can have a possibility when he gets to the age of 40 years old that he can be paroled. And that's their biggest fear, because he'll be given a new identity, something along the lines of John Venables. And I don't know how Denise is coping, because that lady's went through enough losing Jamie. And we know 6 years into this now how hard it is. And my heart bleeds for that woman, absolutely bleeds for her. And the justice system, time after time, lets her down. And I want to make sure that they don't let us down, and they don't let future families have to go through this torment, all because of one person's human rights, where they can say what they want, and the law has to listen and has to actually they need to take accountability for themselves, the law. I have a meeting with a MSP that represents the Scottish Parliament on Monday, and I'm going to get in there and I'm going to meet him. I'm not going to miss him and hit the wall. I'm going to go full pelt after this, because he can just take straight away, without a petition needed in Scotland, he can just take it straight into the Scottish Parliament and raise it with a hope of it being debated. And if it gets debated, it could become law in Scotland, but not the rest of the UK. Mm-hmm. But I'm also hoping that if that does happen, that the UK will sit up, take notice, and say, right, he's got a petition in, it's gained 3,000 followers just now, and the signatures just now. Let's put a stop to that, and let's grant it. Mm-hmm. Because Scotland has now put it in place. We need to take heed, and we need to do something about it. And it'll become mandatory across the whole of the 4 nations, the UK.
Do you know what, Highlander? My ex-fiancé is a detective in the police in cybercrime, and it was heartbreaking that every time the police pull a case together against a P3DO, my ex was the exhibits officer, and he had to sit through, I think it turned out to be 300 hours of material of children, because if there was any slip up on the exhibits at all, those defence barristers jump on it, and because of the way that the law is, it's one of those things that it can become inadmissible and it can affect the case. And you've got I mean, ultimately, it was what led to the breakdown of our relationship, because how does a guy sit there for 300 hours looking at all this material and it not come home and affect him?
Yeah. The one thing as well, Claire, is that by rights, he actually asked, because obviously there was 117 injuries that was listed on her body, and he actually asked his defence team to exhume her body to count the injuries.
It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
And the judge says, no way is that getting granted. Don't even think about it. But you still get the right to ask. And this is what's wrong. And when I speak to this MSP, I am not going to miss and hit the wall. I'm going to make sure that when I leave here, leave that building, that he is going to take some sort of action. And he needs to take some sort. And if he doesn't take proper action, then I'm going to take this to papers. I'm going to use the media the way that they used us when this story broke. And I'm ready to go full pelt with this. I've come on this morning and I've been hearing about the story of the Scottish lassie with the dog, and it's like people are not being held accountable anymore. No. They just think they can do whatever they want. There's no accountability and there's no real proper punishment. And we need to change this, because there's so many people literally getting away with unaliving.
It's just sick, but like, are you going live later, Claire, did you say?
So I'm going live at some point. I'm really one of these crap people that doesn't give a set time. I try and I don't. It'll be about 9ish, 10ish, something like that.
Are you jumping in to hers then, Highlander, or not?
Well, Hayley's, I was in Hayley's earlier and she's promised to bring me in after 9. She was getting the children's dinner organised. Right. She says, I'll come back on about 9, Highlander, so if you want, you can come in and you can pop into the box and you can obviously.
Yeah.
So I'll get and see Hayley.
Yeah, but you know, I run my lives until the early hours in the morning, and generally the highest traffic is after midnight, so.
Yeah, but the one thing is, Claire, I know obviously you sent around, there's a lot of men that come into your lives, and it's men who have been the victims.
Yeah.
And obviously if I do come into yours, Claire, I don't want to take my time away from them, if that makes sense.
Honestly.
I want them to have time to speak about what they went through and what they're going through.
Do you know what it is, Highlander? My community would absolutely give you the time to talk about this, because it's important what you're campaigning for, but desperately, desperately horrific what you've gone through. And it does link back to, ultimately, your mental health, how you cope with this. And you know when you've been in my lives, Highlander, you can say one thing and there's another guy there that's gone, I've gone through that as well.
Yeah.
So you talking may actually help somebody to have the confidence to open up as well.
That's what I'm saying. So as many platforms as you can get on, Joe. If you go in, it's going to make you like, everybody's going to know who you are, because that's what you need to do, to go in, and then as you're in, it'll be on the F page. People's coming across that live, more people will keep joining. You're going to get a wider audience. And this is what we need to push it out there.
Yeah, I agree, Pearl. And that's why I was so appreciative of when you invited me in last night, Pearl, because
thank you.
I actually came off that live and I thought, that's what I needed. I slept like a baby for the first time in 6 years. Because people now believe.
Feeling that bit of contentment that the word is getting out there, you're getting them signatures, but this is what you need to do. Did you go into DG's last night or not?
No, I didn't, no. But I will, as I said before, I came off last night, Pearl, and I had about literally 1,000.
That's live, my Joe, and I know I'm saying it again, that's a live where you're going to go into, you're going to get a good few thousand signatures off one live.
Yeah.
That is a live, 1,000,000% you need to go into.
Yeah, it's just when I came out the live last night, I don't like leaving people because they've took the time to sign it, confirm it, and they've messaged me.
That's it.
And I thought I'll answer these people first, because without these people, then the signatures and the petition won't go anywhere. So, and if I've missed anybody out, I apologise.
The fact that you slept last night reiterates the motto, which is "Speak up, not man up."
Yeah, and this is what I want to push, because I know myself, Claire, when I was growing up, like, I had an old-fashioned father, do you know what I mean? He was never around, he was always working. When he was home, he would spend it with his friends in the pubs. He was a serial womaniser, so he never told us that he loved us growing up. He never kicked a ball about us, that type of man. And I know that, to an extent, it actually helped me when I became a father. Because it made me understand that I don't want my children having the same as what I had as a child. And I've tried to install that in my two sons, especially my two sons, because I think it's important that men, we need to be able to just sit down and cry without feeling that you've lost your masculinity because my dad's crying. My dad's the big strong man. He's my hero, but there he is crying. And we need to get men who can come into platforms that can speak openly and not feel embarrassed about it. And if it helps one person, Claire.
Do you know what? If we can stop one more person losing their life to this, what should be a preventable illness, that's what we need to do.
Yeah.
And can I just say to everybody, thank you so much for the gifts. I say this all the time. All of my gifts that I get on here goes into a little PayPal account, and I use it to help support either men who are currently struggling financially. You know, I've got one guy that's living in his car because of the separation and he hasn't eaten for a couple of days, so I've sent him some money. And I also help support fathers who can't afford to start a court application to see their children. We pay for the court application. So any gifts I receive, guys, that's where it goes. So thank you.
And I'm the same as well, Claire. Any gifts that I've been receiving since I started the petition, right through until May the 15th of next year when the petition stops, any donations, any gifts, I've got a PayPal account set up as well, will all go straight through until the petition expires. We'll set a live up. People can come in with ideas and suggestions as to which charity or charities, and then it can get divided up. And then going forward, I would still like to maybe continue that, whereas every month we could have a different charity, for example, and do something like that. And so far, it's now 3 weeks for the petition we started. And there's £340 so far.
Amazing. Well done.
Yeah, so at least something, if the petition isn't successful, at least charities will gain from it. And
I need to drop down because my little boy has just woken up. He's really poorly. Pearl, thank you for letting me come up.
Claire, it was lovely for you to come up and thank you for coming in and explaining about it, but no, you're doing a lovely thing on here, and well done to you.
And can I ask one question, Pearl? Have you got any festive sarnies on?
I have, believe it or not.
What have you got? I'm desperate for like a turkey and stuff and cranberry sandwich, and if you've got one, I'm driving down tomorrow.
There's all different things that go on, but yes, tomorrow is the festive buns. So,
right, I'm coming down tomorrow for a festive
buns. It's the festive chips. It's the chips, and it's chips, the chicken breast, like diced with sausage with bacon with stuffing, and then with gravy over the top.
Oh, right, I'm there.
Do you deliver to Scotland, Pearl?
Well, if I've got no punches on my bike, I mean, it's possible.
Great, I'll be ordering then, because that sounds delicious.
Exactly.
If I can make it, if my little boy is well enough, I'm going to come down and get one off you.
Oh, Claire. But listen, everybody, it's that time of the night. I'm sorry, everybody. But I am going to have to cut it short. Now, you know, I'm not on tomorrow night. Well, and if I am, it'll be later on. But I do all of me changing the bedrooms, doing whatever. You know, I'm busy tomorrow. And it's sorting the burger van as well as everything else. So all of you, thank you very, very much for coming in. Thank you for all of my presents, my likes.
Thank you.
Thank you to me mods, and big up to everybody that's come in, and big up to everybody for signing that petition. But make sure, without a doubt, you confirm your signature and go into your junk for the emails, because that's mostly where it'll be. But listen, I'd love to talk, and I'm going to have to go because it's getting on, right?
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much, everybody, and thank you for the gifts, guys.
And I will hopefully see you all tomorrow night. But me thing, if you can't be good, be careful, right? Mwah. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Take care, Phil.